Since now we know about these two models and their advantages and disadvantages, let's see what type of projects they can be used in. Let me show you an example. Here we want to build an e-commerce website, but we can't just build it from scratch in one go, which may be complicated for testing and modifications. So we want to divide it into different parts depending on the functionality. For each part, we will have a thorough process from design to delivery, and if we go through them parallelly, it would save us a lot of time. After each part is tested and delivered, we can integrate them into the website that is the initial goal of the project. These different parts are what we call incrementations, like the jigsaws can be added one by one in order to accomplish the target. The so-called incremental model is often used in projects where the general requirement is clear, but small modifications may appear in the process of delivery. When the whole work is divided into smaller parts, their delivery is more frequent, so clients can be better involved, thus they can slightly modify their requirements after seeing the results. Let's move on to the iterative model now. Here we have a social media website application to develop. At the very beginning, the very basic functionalities such as timeline and sharing are presented to the users. Then the users would give feedback after trying this new application, which allows us to know what are the other needs of our users. Like this, we can update and add more and more features, then release new versions to complete a whole application. This model is for big projects where an early version should be presented in a short time and user feedback is highly valued. In real life, these two models often combine together, for example using an iterative model inside an incremental model. Let me present you a simple example. When we want to renovate a house, we would usually have the whole project divided into parts, such as kitchen, living room, bedrooms, etc., and the renovation for each part can be done sequentially or parallelly. In each part, we would first have a rough design of the construction with real-time feedback from our client, then we would be able to actually renovate the room gradually. And small modifications are allowed, here like the wall color and whether to use wooden floor or marble floor, until the renovation of the part is verified by the client. The combination of these two models can help us avoid huge risks thanks to frequent testing. But be careful, we always need to have the requirements clear at the very beginning when using these two models. Like in the example, we already know the basic functions of each room before the renovation starts.
Created using Powtoon.